How are you? Thanks for passing by. This is Let's Go Abroad. When you're doing your university application, one document that the university will expect you to attach will be your motivation letter. So if you are applying for a bachelor's degree at University of Luxembourg, they will ask you for your high school certificates. They will also ask you for identification documents, and they will ask you for a motivation letter. If you're applying for a master's degree, they'll ask you for your identification documents, they'll ask you for your high school certificate, they'll ask you for the transcripts from your university, and they'll ask you for a certificate from the university, and they'll also ask you for a motivation letter. So what is a motivation letter? This is a letter that you do write to yourself, and as the word suggests, it's supposed to show why your motivation to go to that university, your motivation for choosing that specific program that you want to choose, and basically an introduction of who you are. It's like the document that you are attaching to the university and telling the admission officer, hey, this is Wanjiru. The reason I have decided to do a master's degree in this line or a bachelor's degree in this line is because for ABCD. Now, University of Luxembourg receives so many applications in a year because it's a competitive university. Many people would like to go to the EU zone, and the University of Luxembourg offers such a good opportunity, especially because of its affordability and the opportunities that students are granted, or the opportunities that their graduates tend to get when they stay in Luxembourg. So that means the only document that is going to separate you from all the other people, apart from the timing of the application, because even that one matters, will be the weight of your motivation letter. Okay? So how do you write one? So we shall look at things to consider, and we shall also look at things to avoid when writing a motivation letter. Number one, the length. It should be a one-pager. Never write a motivation letter that is more than one page. They will not read it. Yeah? They just see it and then they pass. Okay? So be considerate. Consider the person on the other side. You want the person to have enough time to screw your application and to give you an opportunity. It's like you ask them to listen to you and to hear your explanation as why you need an admission in this university. Okay? So ensure it is not more than 250 characters. Ensure it is only one page. Okay? Number one, it should have 3 parts. It should have an introduction, it should have a body, and it should have a conclusion. Only 3 parts. So the first part, for the introduction, you are telling the admission officer who you are. Hi, I'm Abdul. Okay? You are introducing yourself with the course that you have studied in the past, if you are applying for a master's degree. And you're also identifying yourself. Sometimes you can't do with age. Yeah? And age is coming to, especially age is important if you are a mature student. Someone told me they are not mature students because even in the undergrad programs, no one goes there when they're less than 17 years. And anyone who is over 18 years is mature. So we should not have like a mature age entrance. Huh? But let's say like you are 42, you are 38, 35, over 26 years basically, and you're applying for a bachelor's degree. Yeah? It's good to identify yourself with your age, because assumptions can be made. Someone can just look at your papers and you're like, oh, uyalimaliza kitambo sana, and maybe they overlook your application. Huh? That comes in the introductory page. That is the first paragraph. Okay? Then now we go to the body. The body is where the weight is. Yeah. If you ask me to go through your motivation letter, most of the times I want to know what you've written in your body. So the things that you write in the body of the application are, number one, what is your motivation to study this program? So that should be captured somewhere in the body. Yes, you did your bachelor's degree in accounting, and now you want to do a master's degree in finance and economics. What is the motivation? You did your bachelor's degree in environmental sciences, and now you want to do a master's degree in sociology. What is inspiring you to do that? So you will be giving a short narrative, 2 sentences, 3 sentences, why the choice for that program. Okay. Number 2, you will also be telling us about why choose this university. Okay. There are so many universities that offer a master's degree in law. So why choose University of Luxembourg? There are so many universities that offer a course in medicine. Why choose Luxembourg? Or why choose University of Luxembourg? Okay. So the choice for a university can be tied to the reputation of a university, and it can also be tied to the country. So like you would like to study nursing in Luxembourg, in the University of Luxembourg, because you would like to be in Luxembourg, because maybe it offers you a multicultural diversity, or all those benefits. Yeah? You mentioned them. Yeah. Something that you can also tell us is your current activity in the body. So yes, you are Abdul. What are you doing with your life at the moment? It is 4 years since you finished your undergrad, and now you want to do a master's degree. What have you been doing the last 4 years? Where have you been working? What is your impact in the society? What have you been doing? And how is whatever you are doing tied to the program that you want to choose? Okay. So like we had an application for a bachelor's degree in nursing for a candidate from Rwanda, and he had just done a high school. Then he went to volunteer in his community, in the community nurse, and he also volunteered in wellness programs. So in his motivation letter, we indicated what he is doing and how his current role is helping him or has inspired him to do a bachelor's degree in nursing. Okay, somewhere it's not mandatory, but if you think whatever you're doing at the moment or is tied to the program that you want to apply, or there have been a considerable time from when you finished your high school to when you are applying the bachelor's degree, or time has lapsed since you finished your undergrad and now you're doing a master's degree, it is good to have that paragraph that explains 1 or 2 things. Okay. Then in the body, you can also tell us about your future plans and the life goals. Yeah, your choice for a program, most of the times, if not always, it is always tied to your future plans. The person that you would like to be 10 years to come or 20 years to come, and it is also usually tied to your life goals. Yeah. And then now you give us the conclusion. Okay. Do not write a motivation letter and leave it hanging, and not just a motivation letter. Any document that you have to write, ensure it has an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. Be it an email, be it whatever. There are many people who write motivation letters and they don't write a conclusion. Ensure that you conclude in 2 or 3 sentences. A conclusion is basically like a summary of everything that you have said, and you only pick the key points, the ones that stand out, the one that cannot, the one that cannot be missed. Because your admission officer, it's possible he or she can just go straight to the introduction and to the conclusion. Okay, human beings are human beings. So you don't want to give anybody a chance to see like this person is not clear or this person doesn't know what they want. Yeah? So those are the things and the factors to consider when you are doing your application. And now, what are the things to avoid? Okay, number one, do not brag. Let not a motivation letter be, I mentioned your current activities, yeah? Just mentioning, do not go bragging, okay? Oh yes, I was the best, I was the best, I was the best. Yeah, it was, you are the best, you are a top achiever and what have you. But the tone that you use, let it be a modest tone. Let it not be a bragging tone, okay? Then avoid grammatical errors, Bana. You cannot write to the university you want to do a master's degree and simple typos are in your document. We are living in the era of ChatGPT, yeah? You can use AI to edit your documents. There are so many softwares, that are available to cross-check that your document does not have grammatical errors, okay? Avoid copy-pasting. Avoid calling your friend who applied in the University of UK and he got an admission and now you are asking him to give you his motivation letter and then you copy-paste. Be original. Be original. Don't go online and ask for a sample of motivation letter and then you just take that document and it is the one that you just want to insert your name and change the course where necessary and send. Be creative when you're writing your letter. Let it talk about who you are, okay? Then, on the same front, as I mentioned about using AI to edit your document, avoid asking ChatGPT to write your motivation letter. I'm telling you these things, it's so easy to know when someone has used AI to write a document. Just think about these documents that we are seeing on social media. A politician's issues a press statement and you can always tell that they used ChatGPT to write for them. Yeah, do not use AI to write. Be creative, but you can use AI to proofread your document to ensure it doesn't have grammatical errors. Yeah? And then sometimes you can just give somebody to read for you. Yeah, anytime you write a document, just have somebody. Like that's why in the writing industry you have editors. Yeah. It could be your sister, it could be your friend. Give it to somebody else for them, the second pair of eyes. And then finally, I will say it again because this is what I see mostly in my line of duty. Because I normally ask my clients to give me their motivation letters, and then we do some fine-tuning. It's about a conclusion. Do not write a document without a conclusion. I hope this information has been helpful. I hope it has been a good guide for you how to write a motivation letter for University of Luxembourg. Consider liking the video if it was helpful. Consider sharing with a friend. Consider subscribing to the channel. It is a goodbye for now.